All right, children. It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest with me. I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl.
I'm back. Hey, hello, friends. It's the Diggler Digest with your girl, Cream Diggler, and friends. Hello, boys. How are you doing today, gentlemen?
Everybody is.
Spirit
fingers.
Anybody hit it with a
Spirit fingers.
Yes. Swag, how's it going?
It is going pretty good. It's a little rainy down here in Tijuana, but you know what? It's going to be all good. So glad to be here.
Thank you for getting in your arc and coming on down. I appreciate you.
Right.
Not the arc.
Mr. Drayton, come on, son.
Listen, all I need is more cowbell. That's all I need.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
I'm always excited to be. Let me just tell you something. I love my chicken on Thursdays, but I am always so excited to put that to the side and come spend some time with in the Diggler Digest. It is the highlight of my week. Absolutely.
Oh, you too sweet. You're just sweet. Yeah.
Look at that beard, y'all. Look at it.
Oh,
Ain't nothing like old edgy.
like, good. I'm looking like Moses.
I just cut my barber was like, "Oh, some of it is dying. You need to trim it." I was like, "Bitch." Okay, so
I need to go to the barber.
John,
John, yeah. Speaking of fabulous beards, John, hello. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, hamburger you too. Hey.
I was commenting on the high def quality of your picture, your camera tonight. So like, the orange is popping, the red is popping. Like, girl, it's like you took the Vaseline off the screen. What's going on?
It's giving 4K realness.
Not the Vaseline. I don't know. I guess a little update happened.
Yeah, because it looks real good. Like, you know how you go to the store and where the TVs are, you're like, why don't my TV look that good at the house? You know, it's giving. Yes. Listen, y'all. This episode is episode 64, and when I tell you, it's going to be messy. Okay. This is not the lift every voice and sing episode, people. Okay.
The Negro National Anthem is not that.
This is not her today. We going low today, so come on with us. Get your shovels out, girl. Put on your spelunking hat. Girl. Yes, girl. We going spelunking down in the caves, girl. Down low. Where's that? Let's just go on and get what everybody's talking about, and that's on everybody's lips and things. Here we go. Everybody talking about her. So the judge.
Oh Lord, yes.
Talk about Diddy. Today the judge threatens to remove Diddy from court because she doing too much.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He's sitting there being extra black in the courtroom when somebody is talking, looking at the jury,
making faces, reactions.
The judge said, "You got one more time."
So let me give I'm gonna give my public opinion. They better hope he go to jail.
Girl, he better go to jail. He gonna fuck us all.
He gonna this is right. My point exactly. This mother gonna be like Lex Luthor. He is gonna be a dastardly villain I just pray. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna weigh in on his guilt or innocence, but for the sake of those
Right. Come forward and testify.
Please, God, did he go to jail for a long time? I want to come out when he's about 80, so he can have repent or atone for his sins. But because have you seen the faces that you seen the drawings of the faces that he makes?
Oh, baby, they are good. Look at this one. We got two right here. These ain't the best ones. The one on the left is the one where the Eddie guy came in and testified about, the hotel worker who was there. Did he paid $100,000 to get rid of the tape?
So was he paid the $100,000 and then kept it? Cream?
He was paid the $100,000 and he divvied it up, girl. He divvied it up against the other.
Because originally they asked for 50. And then he gave 100, said, spread this among the others. I said,
oh, Lord.
Wow.
Yeah. He said his manager got, I think, 50 or 30. Like, I think the guy kept 30, I think. The one who actually. But
so how did they get out if they were vowed to keep it secret? Like,
because come on. What do you say? A contract is only good as people who say they're gonna keep the word on the contract.
Right.
That's how good a contract
so
is.
Don't nobody hope did he go to jail. Them niggas at the hotel better hope did he go
you better get ready. You better get ready to move. Okay.
I hope they don't know where he live. They live because Molotov cocktail might be coming their way.
God bless them. God bless them. Now, look, we got down there. A woman who was identified as Jane. Now, there's been several people testified after Cassie. We had Cassie's testimony, there Eddie's testimony. Now, a woman recently who identified as Jane offered up a testimony recently. Can somebody? Can you see that? Was this in a good? Damn, I'm trying to. There you go. Can somebody read this?
What started as an open relationship quickly turned into a series of forced and paid sexual encounters, she testified.
This is Jane. Now, Jane met Diddy as, hey, we're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, okay? And this is what she's saying what happened. Okay, go ahead.
The couple usually ran through 24 bottles of baby oil in a night. Jane said that Combs would often require her to have sex with multiple men over the course of sex sessions that would last 24 to 30 hours.
Everybody on drugs. We know that.
Sometimes it would happen more than once with one person and maybe more than once with another person. Jane said of the hotel nights, shifting in her chair, I would push down what I really wanted to say.
Right.
Let me tell you, the problem with these people testifying is if Diddy was smart, he would bring in like a doctor or expert. Some of the things that they're recording, like women shouldn't use baby oil because it dries out so quickly. Women shouldn't use, and so there is.
I think you're assuming the wrong thing. There's baby oil and lube there. The baby oil is just you know what baby oil do when you glide up against
I understand that. Yeah, but what I'm saying is
it's not going in the Pusana. That they're using lube for that. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like Jane, and I'm not taking up for Diddy, but I just pray he goes to jail. That's all I'm gonna say. Just please go to jail or whatever you do. I don't want a free Diddy. I don't. Diddy.
I feel like people who wear free Diddy shirts are on the wrong side of history, but they're just I don't know.
And so, and you know what? And sadly, you know what's gonna happen? Trump, because he is a dastardly villain, is going to pardon Diddy.
Well, 50 Cent said if he hears that Trump is considering it, he's going to apply the Trump and try to convince him not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe 50 would be like, 50 would be like, I'll give you $1 million to get him in there. That's kind of man 50 is. He know what Trump. You know
how to play Trump like a film.
For the sake of society, I really do. And I know it sounds like I'm pro Diddy, but for the sake of the world, please God, keep Diddy in jail. I mean, like Diddy is a villain. Yeah, he did Valletta Wallace so terrible. You know what I mean? Like he tried to keep the money.
The woman testimony that he hung her over the edge of the balcony, talking about "I'm the devil" or something like that.
Yeah,
Young lady, like he hung her over the balcony, and she thought she was gonna put her.
I'll tell y'all a secondhand Diddy story that somebody told me involving a strap on.
Oh, okay. I look forward to that. Okay, so and the woman had to be slight because Diddy ain't a strong big man, so the woman was already a light, skinny woman. But anyway, child, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck to them people. All right, moving on. John wanted to make sure that we brought this to the table tonight. And I was like, John, never fear. We will be discussing her tonight.
Bitch.
Miss Lapona, she learned her lesson. For those
She looked like a damn Lapona.
No, she has not.
For those of you who don't know, let's catch the people up. Patti LuPone had a few choice words to say in a New York Times article about Keisha Cole's musical Hell's Kitchen when it was being loud, and she had asked people to turn it down. Now listen, she sent flowers saying thank you, but Keisha Lewis, one of the stars, said basically it was a microaggression about Black folks being too loud and da 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 da. Although people say it's common that some theaters share walls and it can be too loud. So was it a microaggression?
Yes.
I don't know. Let me tell you something. It is just background noise. It is well understood that you may hear bleed. Well understood, and it's kind of the part of the background noise. The same thing as if you go to the movie theater, you may hear bleed from the next theater over. You don't go to the next theater over and say, "Can y'all turn that down?"
Well, if you had opposed you to, and when Keisha Lewis had something to say about it, talking about she's been in 7 or however many Broadway shows she's been in, Patti LuPone in the article said, "Well, bitch, I've been in 31, bitch. How about that? Who's the Broadway?" And that. And when they asked about Audra McDonald playing the titular. Well, it's not the titular role, but playing the big role, the tour de force role, Mama in Gypsy.
Mama Rose.
Like she turned to it, looked out the window, and said, "Well, nice weather we're having today." Instead of answering the question,
it was her version of gown.
I don't know her. And I don't know her. I don't know her either.
And then we have the Broadway community getting together, signing signatures saying, "Ban Patty from the Tonys. She can't be allowed to come. She's toxic for the community." And then we get a written statement from Patti LuPone apologizing.
And that was the biggest microaggression I've ever heard.
Now, was that from Patty or was that
from no damn Patty? That was a chat GPT shit.
He's really gonna be triggered because they're trying to do a black version of Evita.
Oh, she ain't gonna say that now though. She would have said something before, but she ain't gonna say that now.
I hope so. We pray.
The next time she gonna be like, "Well, I'm happy for them. I'm sure it's gonna be wonderful." she gonna say shit. No comment. But it's fine.
I cannot believe that she had the mitigated gall to send to say turn it down. Like that is unheard of. Like I didn't necessarily believe it when I first read it. It was just hard to all the people that came through at Broadway, like Mandy Patinkin, all the people that work with her, like speaking. I'm like, bitch, you just don't do that. You just work through whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, not Patti LuPone. I mean, she one time screamed at a photographer in the audience, thinking that it was somebody random person taking pictures, but it was somebody taking archival professional pictures for the promotion of the show, and she stopped the show. What are you doing? And didn't even apologize to the man. You know.
Well, I think then the problem is that she's been unchecked for so long.
True that.
It's like, and so it's like the cancer is now metastasized, and she's this giant monster that it's like Sheree, who gonna check me, boo? It's really who gonna check me.
I was just getting ready to say that.
All I know is I hope Audra McDonald wins the Tony on Sunday. And she have just a acceptance speech that'll roast her goddamn pussy.
But Audra is a class act. She's not gonna say nothing.
Right. Yeah. She won't tarnish her moment with something about the bit. Maybe in a post on the after you get the award and the press is talking to you, she may hit her then.
No, she still ain't gonna say because her public statement is you have to ask Patty about that.
True that. Right. Swag, can we get to the comments?
Sure, absolutely. Miss Dion, hey y'all. Hey, Miss Dion. CC2 in the house. What up, people? Spirit fingers out to everyone. Spirit fingers back to you. Miss Dion, will bitches get scored?
Yes, they will.
Very likely.
Right. Calvin says, we ready. We don't go low. We go to hell. Mr. Taylor, Los Angeles in the house. The beards are bearding friends. # beer porn. Oh, thank you, Mr. Taylor. Appreciate you. Sammy, I'm hotter than a hooker's wet pussy. Oh my. Come get your weather. Fuck this shit.
Where oh my goodness.
In Chicago, is that right?
I think he's in upstate New York.
Upstate New York. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
y'all do some of this heat.
Miss Taylor says, isn't Broadway supposed to be loud?
Sort of.
I've never been, so I can't answer that. Calvin, are we really surprised that old school white fish is being she looked like she majored in microaggressions.
She minored in it. She majored in musical theater.
We had a whole conversation earlier. That's right.
So I don't know about you gentlemen, but I have been watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It has been a kind of entertaining season. But it's gotten even more entertaining because Phaedra Parks is back. Now Phaedra has been banned for a while. And you can read her little what you call her your housewife presentation thing. I've returned from the dead. Now let's bury the past for good. So basically, quit talking about me lying on Candy and Todd and let me come in here and serve some shit.
That don't even look like her.
It doesn't. That angle definitely. She's been airbrushed to the gods because she looks more like herself on the show. She does. So, welcome back to Phaedra. I am looking forward to her shenanigans. She was only in half an episode so far. I think we're like 6 episodes in, and she made her debut, and she doesn't disappoint. She just doesn't disappoint. She's just that girl when it comes to stuff like that.
Has anybody brought up Apollo yet?
Who? Say what?
Has anybody brought up Apollo yet? Her ex-husband?
Of course, they already. They went to. Oh, where did they go? They went to one of the island countries, for a vacation, and one of the girls was talking about, I had my event, and Apollo came with his wife. My husband invited him. I just want you to know I didn't invite Apollo. And in the confessional, Phaedra's like, "Why is this bitch talking about Apollo to me? Apollo got a whole wife. I don't care about Apollo." She's like, "Why is she talking?"
Is she remarried?
She's not, but apparently she's dating a younger man now that we don't know about. She hasn't introduced him to the to the screen yet or anything. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what she's talking about. So, do y'all are familiar with the content creator Jesse Wu? Does that name ring a bell? because apparently she does makeup. She's a model. She's kind of like one of those. She's a singer. She's one of those people. You're constantly trying to look for your thing that's going to hit and what have you. And I think she's on Wild and Out now, or as well. Well, she was online recently talking about these two ladies, Candy and Tamar, because apparently there's a feud going on. Still, apparently. And so Jessie had a comment she wanted to add to the conversation, if you will. So let's listen to what Jessie had to say.
I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I said about Issa Rae and Amanda Seales. I've worked with both these people. One was insufferable, the other was not. Candy, when she comes to work, let me tell you something. When I did a la carte with Candy would show up to the makeup chair with her base makeup already, like base, because she didn't want to give the makeup team too much work to do. This is Candy Burris.
Yeah, she's nice.
I'm sorry. I will always windmill for Candy Burris. When I saw her do that, I was like, oh, the humility. She's always been humble. But the humility. She comes in early. She don't got a big entourage. You don't got to babysit her, which I've seen with with Tamar. You don't have to babysit her. She comes in. She gives you the least work to do. She makes it so easy. She's so easy to work with. So easy to work with. If anybody ever tells you Candy's not a pleasure to work with, they're lying. They are lying. They're lying. So easy to work with. And if she even just hears you say you trying to do something, oh, I know this person. Let me put you in contact with this person. Literally, I've seen her do it. She's done it to me. She's done it to other people. Random niggas on the set. Oh, let me connect you. Let me do. Connected.
He's right. Is a wonderful person.
Gee, I wonder who the other one was that was insufferable then, because it doesn't sound like it was Candy.
Oh my god! Well, Tamar has a new show that's out called Caught in the Act Double Life. Have anyone watched it? I have not watched it, although I'm going to give it a watch just to give it a chance because I love Caught in the Act with Tammy Roman. Me and my husband was sitting there eating dinner, watching cheaters get caught. Just talking about people. Oh my god! It's nice. What is
that? Hers on MTV too?
It's on MTV as well. Yeah, it comes after. Tamar's now comes after Tammy
on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
So what's the premise of her show?
Say what?
What's the premise of her show?
Oh, so the premise of Tamar is just catching people cheating. The premise of Tamar's show is people living, catfishing, living double lives. Maybe you with somebody, I think it's probably more complicated. Allegedly.
Yeah. Like some people saying they make all this money, but little do they know they tricking at night. That type of stuff. Double life.
Got it. Okay.
Perpetrating a fraud, basically.
So I'm curious to see it. Shannon is a whole. He's like he hates Tamar, so he's out. So I'll be like,
I'm good. I hate Tamar. I was just about to say that. I hate Tamar. I'm good on that.
Swag, no, that mess not for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch Tammy's show either, so yeah.
Tammy's show is good.
Yeah, you missed it out on Tammy's show.
It's a brand new version of Cheaters, basically.
It is, but I just like the options of that she gives to confront the cheater.
Right.
You take down, or you do a team up.
Team up.
Which I think the team up is weak, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's a little more elevated than Cheaters, I must say. It's a little more.
Yeah, and even better though, Tammy will she get upset when people start cussing people out, and it's my favorite. She's like, "Why you mad You both got cheated on. Ain't none of y'all better than the other one. You know, like I love it when she get caught up. You know, I love it.
She be like, now wait one motherfucking thing. This is my
Or when she hide behind the security because people fight.
Got the face. Got the face.
I love that shit. Right, touching that mug. That's what shit.
So I encourage y'all to check it out. I'm gonna check out at least one episode of Tamar's show
I am.
just to see if it is interesting at all.
If it's gonna last.
Yeah. So on to something a little bit darker, if you will. Y'all heard about? Have y'all talked about that King of the Hill man, the actor who got shot, the gay guy on the first?
I heard about
the first day of Pride Month. This man, Jonathan Joss, his husband, Jonathan Joss's husband alleges the actor was shot by a man who yelled homophobic slurs. I forgot this man's name. I should have got it. John, can you look up what this man's name, the King of the Hill man, name was, or somebody in the comments?
He played
John Red. Yeah. So apparently they've been having trouble with this neighbor. There even is an accusation of what's it called when you arson, and they had come back home to get their mail, and the man was cutting up on them again. And I guess he brought his gun out and he pushed his husband out of the way, or he jumped in front of his husband and took the bullet for him. And shot him. On the first day of Pride Month, bitch, and this happened.
Police are saying there are no signs that it was a hate crime, like
right there in San Antonio.
Yeah. And that's the other problem, because people were saying he was screaming homophobic slurs before he shot him. What do you mean it wasn't a hate crime? We need the internet sleuths to do your thing, girl, and call this man out. Who shot this man, girl, and let the gays be marching down his street all Pride Month, okay? And let him know that we sorry for this man. What's the actor's name? Did we get his name? Who played John Redcorn?
Forgot.
This is him.
That's his name.
Him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's his name.
Oh, that's John. Okay, good. Okay, awesome. All right, so y'all heard about this? The 16-year-old girl track star, she won the state title.
I think I just heard about this the other day.
She wins the state title, and there's a tradition of this one track runner guy who would take his cleats off, and his coach would hand him a fire extinguisher, and he would spray down his shoes because it's so hot. It's just another way of spiking the ball, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So when she won, she ran to the audience thing, reached up. Her dad, who is her coach, gave her the fire extinguisher. She ran back to like the grass, not the track. Like she ran from the audience to the crowd, whatever, to the track, past the track, into the grassy area. Okay, and then she sprayed her cleats. Well, the officials were like, bad sportsman conduct, bad sportsmanship. We're taking away your win. You didn't win. All right, bitch, you can't take away my win. I mean, you can't take away, girl. The camera show. You can say whatever you want on the books. Everybody know. I mean, it's messed up because her and her dad were on a conference or news talking about the girl was crying. I worked so hard for this, and the dad was like, they overreacted, and I'm like, I understand, girl, but they can't take away. The fact is, you won. Okay, everybody knows. People gonna look up and go, oh, she won. If anything, for you, they're gonna know. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if anything, this should push her to go further and like get a college scholarship, win some college meets, go to the Olympics, and then go back to them and say, check me now, boo. Who gonna check me, boo? You gonna take this gold medal away? You gonna take this gold medal away? You gonna take this gold medal away? I don't think so.
Right. So when they do stuff like that, the person that's next in line, how do you feel? Because you really didn't win.
Okay, like, do you really want it like that? Especially when it wasn't nothing like I can see if the girl turned around and flipped them off, or she tripped somebody to get there. But like you know,
do we know where? Do we know where this happened? Was it Red State? I'm sure it was.
I'm pretty certain.
Oh no! I'm sorry. No, that was a John Redcorn thing. Let me see if I can find out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Her name was Clara Adams, I believe. What is it? Yeah, Clara Adams. So
look at that baby.
Yeah, that's holding her second place. I guess that's her holding second place.
California.
In California.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
I don't know who got second there, Sammy. I'm not sure who that was.
Her first. I think it was
can we catch up on the comments before we move on?
Sure. Let's see. Where did we end off at? Sammy. This Holly Hooker Phaedra ain't shit. one of her confessional, she looked like she was bleaching. Oh god.
Yeah, she do like she's bleaching. I agree.
I think Tamar is attracted to Candy. Candy turned her down, and Tamar can't take it. I'm surprised Tamar, Nene, and Latosha haven't made a disc record about Candy
from what's that group called? Escape. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I need to catch up. I haven't watched since Kenya pulled that stunt that got her kicked off the show. Oh, and apparently Apollo is now divorced. They asked Phaedra about it on Watch What Happens Live. See, and that's why I don't watch, because that's messy. I do like some messy, but I don't know. I can't with the housewives. Candy seems like a boss bitch that also take care of her people. Yeah.
Candy is that bitch. I'm telling you, she is that bitch.
She don't play about her money. Hey, y'all, I was invited to the BET Awards as a +1. Okay, Mr. Taylor.
Take that camera. We want video.
I know, take the camera so we can come along with you. Calvin says, congratulations. And Sammy says, you better give us the scoop. White gays assemble. And we already saw that one. So
okay.
So I was looking at just a little bit more about that disqualification. And apparently this is clashing with the other thing that's going on in California with a high school track and field athlete, the one that's trans.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they disqualified the black girl, but the trans girl can still compete and get medals and all that other stuff. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh Lord, I hope they don't try to make it something that it ain't. I mean, that's too
they will.
And guess who's interviewing the father? And because I'm looking at it, guess who interviewed the father and the athlete?
Oprah.
Nope. Guess what station?
Oh, Fox. No.
Fox. You're right.
Fox.
Yeah.
They own it. They probably trying to make them look bad.
Yeah. Well, they have issue with the trans thing, so that's why they brought them out.
Oh, there you go. So have y'all heard about this? Kevin Costner is being sued by a performer on his latest project who said that he forced her to do an unscripted rape scene. And he didn't have, nowadays you have people called intimacy coordinators, just like you have stunt coordinators, because now with everything being so litigious in the Me Too movement, you want to, okay, so what he's going to do is going to play. It's not like, let's just get in there and be passionate. It's right. You're going to put, is it okay if he puts his hand on your breast right here? Yes. Can she touch your butt right there? Yes. Okay. Now we're going to rub your hand, go down the shoulder to the breast. You're going to hold it for 5 seconds. And then you're going to go to the butt. And you go, it's that mechanical because people are like, I guess technically it's about protecting people's boundaries and making sure everybody leaves safe, right? And no one feels like I was accosted on the movie set or whatever. So they didn't have none of that for this moment, because it sounds like something like a director might do, which is you're in the middle of a scene, you go, oh, you know what would be good? Well, make this fire. Let's let somebody attack.
I hope she didn't feel uncomfortable, but I don't know about that. I think she's gonna lose that one.
because it's industry standard now, I think she has a case because having intimacy court is in industry standard, and she's claiming all this mental anguish and da 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 da. So I think she's gonna get a couple of Quintanas. I mean, he's not gonna be banned or nothing like that, but she gonna get paid out of this.
I hope it's enough to sustain her for the rest of her life because she's never gonna work again. She won't be.
You're probably right. She's not gonna hire a stunt person again. At least not on no male set. What's gonna happen is she'll let Greta, what's her name? Woman name who did Barbie.
Yeah.
She'll let Greta know, and Greta never hire her. She'll be on something. But yeah, that was that. Okay, Keke Palmer has a new album on the way called Just Keke. Right now, she has 2 singles out called My Confessions and Off the Script, in which she talks about how her and her baby daddy, all that stuff that went on that night with the Usher concert, and she talks about how he had literally just broken up with her, and that's why she went to Vegas with her girlfriends, because he had hopped on a plane and went somewhere, so she went to Vegas with her girl. She went to decompress and da-da-da-da-da-da, and oh boy was basically fronting when he acted like, oh, my woman out there in these streets just like a hoe, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So what do you think about Keke making this revelation? Too little, too late? Do people care? And let me just say, the music sounds good too. It does.
I love you, Keke, and do no wrong in my book.
I mean, I think you're gonna have some naysayers. I mean, I hate to say it, but nowadays with things like with Diddy and Cassie, with DDG and Halle, and things like this, it's like people are gonna take sides, and it's like oh, she shouldn't have done this, she should have. So those are the people who are probably gonna be like, it's terrible, it's awful, I don't like it, whatever. And then those that are like her supporters, like, yeah, she should be able to do what she wants, whatever, will be like, oh, it's great, I loved it, it's 10 out of 10. So we'll see what happens, but listen.
So other Keke news, swag. They one of those days they started developing a sequel to her in the movie.
Why? That was bad. I love to support black folks, but girl, that was not cute.
It wasn't terrible.
It was.
It's just not worthy of a sequel.
It was definitely straight to Netflix.
We didn't welcome her box office to get a sequel. So
yeah. John, what do you think about all this?
Keke?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she can't do no wrong in my eyes. I like Keke too, so.
Yeah. We love you, Keke.
We are Keke.
So, LaToya Luckett went viral, and I don't know if this video is old. Y'all tell me, but it just came across my desk. And I was like, well, this is an interesting performance. So I don't know if she's ever really reached her full potential in my eyes. I'm like,
it's not. You're right.
She's just never quite there.
What's missing, Cream?
Yeah.
What's missing?
I think maybe. Well, let's watch this video first, and then you can tell me what's missing.
Okay.
Quinn's over.
I don't know how much y'all gonna take it the rest away.
I know they got it.
You got me so. Yeah. I really wanna be with you. I really wanna be with you. She doesn't think, gosh. I really wanna be with you. Oh, I don't want me. I should leave you alone.
Okay, so what's missing?
Now wait a minute.
The performance, the song, the melodies, the words. I mean, did she forget the words?
The track was off, yes, but the mic was on. I
The
think
mic
it was,
was on.
yeah,
I know.
It was
I think-
on.
I think it just kind of missed the mark there. You know, the track was off from her vocals. The music was lagging. The DJ was too loud.
He's
I
so
know.
generous, right, Mr. Drake. So generous. Yeah, he got that belly full. Yeah, belly full.
No, I mean, you know, we've all been there. You've been in the middle of a performance and like this shit ain't right. You know, but she still. I mean, we don't see Farrah. We don't see Farrah anywhere performing. So,
John, what you got to say?
Stick to acting, boo boo.
She's definitely she's a better actress. I
Stick to
agree.
acting.
She's a better actress. Swag, where you at?
I mean, it's not uncommon to see somebody and lip sync. So you know, I
Y'all
don't.
just throwing out bones, ain't you?
I'm just saying. I know that some people do that, and if they do, I mean,
and then it wasn't even like
it don't
a
bother
total.
me none. You know,
Yeah.
my thing is like, well, I guess depending on like for the moves. Now I know like if you're doing like a lot of dancing and stuff like that, then
Yeah.
lip sync is totally fine because like. Bitch, you can't be doing all that running around and stuff and then be breathing too. But like for the moves she had, it's like, okay, girl, then why'd you need lip sync? Because you ain't really doing a lot there. So
I mean, not to get technical, but it's the loops in the back were off, and when she, you know, because when you have the earphone in, it's delayed. So you rehearse, you rehearse ahead of or back behind whatever the and I mean, it's just one of those things. I like right. This is a lot of Latoya explaining. I mean, but you know, like, it didn't sound bad. The note that came out, she didn't sound terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
She choking the chicken a couple times in the beginning.
He was on her Keisha Cole.
It felt like her throat wasn't lozenged. Like she was out last night.
Now, you know, would I still go see her over Keisha Cole any day?
Oh, hell to the no. Oh, hell to the no. At least Keisha got some songs I'm a rock to.
Right,
You know,
right.
You know, I'm sorry. Hold on. Now you playing. Okay. All right. So my question is, and this is not for. I'm not saying to y'all specifically, but to the audience, like the world.
Right.
Are y'all mad? Are y'all mad? Eugene Daniels, the new host of the MSNBC, is coming. He come out announcing his baby, but the comments is more interested in it turns out who his man is.
Well, we
Are
knew
we
he was
we knew that.
Did we know?
I knew he was with the white dude.
I'm not surprised. So
I didn't know. I'm not surprised, but I didn't know.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, he's never been shy about the fact that he was all up on a white man.
just
I
shot
mean,
they got a black-
isn't Jonathan K. Part with a white dude too?
Jonathan K. Parts with a white dude.
Why are we surprised?
Is that a like news media prerequisite for people of color that you got to
be with a white man.
seems like
No,
I mean, this feels like the standard nowadays. Like any black queer male
Entertainer.
celebrity is going to be with somebody who's white, and you know it is what it is.
But I'm with you, Greg. I was surprised that he did have a chocolate baby. I was surprised.
That's the surprising part of this to me, that the baby is black.
Yeah.
He probably did that because he knew he was gonna get a lot of. He already gets a lot of slack for being with a white man, so it's like, so I got to balance it out. I got to get a black baby.
Like I don't hate myself.
Right.
I thought saying Sandra Bullock and Madonna took all the black babies. Look at that. Somebody else. I'm like, it's Jonathan Capehart is all, you know, And they're constantly defending themselves in the media. You know, love is love, and we met. You know, bitch, you live in D.C. Both of you live in D.C. You ran into some black cock. I'm sorry. Somewhere, yeah, you ran into some black cock. So keep it moving. Keep it, you know. Don Lemon, bitch, you live in Harlem. You ran into some black cock. I just want to be.
And you grew up in Baton Rouge, so I know you had some black cock in Baton Rouge.
Yep. You want to see Jonathan Capehart?
Some Cajun cock.
Yes, let's see.
Let's see. Let's see.
I really want to be with you.
Hats off to them for getting a black baby. Go black. Go black. But you know that looks about right.
I got to remove something.
Okay, let me.
That looks about right. About
here we go.
Oh wow!
And he looked like Opie.
Ooh.
Okay, Jonathan came up.
Surprise.
Wow, duty looking ass white man.
Yeah, he can have Jonathan too. Him and Daniel can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Way to go, girl.
we don't want him. Correct.
Okay, well, in other news, for those of you who were hoping and waiting with bated breath like I was, hoping that there was going to be a sequel to Sinners or a prequel to Sinners, Coogler has snuffed our dreams out. He said,
I don't believe
this was always meant to be a standalone. He said not everything has to be a franchise, you know, yada yada yada. Artsy talk. Girl, listen to the people, girl.
I don't believe it. I do not believe this. With nothing that sent me. One next year we could be like, oh, I was sitting around, you know, drinking a Coke Light, and it came to me. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna be. I'm telling you.
I'm actually fine with there not being a sequel. I'm fine.
I am fine with it too.
I think the story should sit like it is.
He should have got a hit.
Some work. He gonna get some work. He's already talking about doing, you know, the X-Files reboot.
Yes, which I
think he's got, you know, the on Disney Plus Ironheart. He's attached to that, so I mean he's working. And people love his work. So
that's the one that Shea Coulee is in. Is it Shea Coulee?
Yeah.
What is her role in that? Do we know?
We don't know yet.
There was some alleged pictures floating around on the net, but I don't know. Yeah,
go Shea Coulee. That's a big get. You get a busy. That's always good.
Supposedly, there's a drag villain in the Marvel universe, so maybe that might be that. I don't know. Nothing's been confirmed yet. I mean, because on the trailers we've seen, she's not in any of those trailers, so we really don't know what her role is.
So it must be something delicious. Like what's the villain on the Powerpuff Girls? What is it? Him?
Mm-hmm.
They don't know it's a boy or girl.
That's one of the villains, yes.
Him, yeah. And
now, John, I saw your thing. You remember the girls told us this is how the right way is that finger to there. They said when the girls do this, the girls don't know. They don't know ballroom. This is ballroom.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I don't know ballroom.
The ballroom girls stole us. Yes. Okay. Now, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes my feed I feel like it has a mind of its own, you know, my social media feed, and things just pop up on you. How did this get here? Why is this here? Like, why are you showing me these things? You know, and I just want to share with you a collection of pictures that kind of just popped up on my feed, you know, in a row. And I want you to investigate these photos and just tell me what do you think? What do you think the system was thinking that I'm thinking about? Like, I'm just curious to hear your experience.
Show us, friends, so we evaluate this. Okay.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Can you look closely?
Oh yes, I see.
And
I see what you have on the brain, friend.
Okay. Is that what that means? Mean that I have that on the brain?
We talked about it a couple Saturdays ago. Like these straight men complaining about they was getting this tranny stuff in their timelines. And this doctor did a post. It's like, because you're looking up trannies on the internet. You're in it. The algorithm is telling on you, friend.
I mean, you like just one oversized penis pic, and all of a sudden that's all you get is oversized penis.
Right. Yes. I'm like, oh, you like peen. Peen, 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 peen.
Love it. Yeah, the algorithm get you. It's gonna get you.
I hate to say it, but it's all over my timeline too. I saw one the other day. It's some guys doing a get ready with me, and
Those guys,
and like you can see, I'm like, and I had to go to the comments. I'm like, child, they were like, okay.
and I don't see people get mad when you can see the whole mushroom and the indention and everything. They're like, girl, like we are really the whole mushroom, girl. Like we are in the age of like excessive. This one guy posted like somebody was like, dude, you really need to stop showing your body parts. And the guy was like, body parts aren't bad, people are bad. I can't help it if I wear these leggings and my penis is bulging out and my nuts
I have 12 inches sliding around in there. It's not
it's not my problem that you go nasty because I'm wearing leggings that come up the crack of my buttocks. I'm just working out.
That's funny.
I'm like,
they're no sexy,
I'm like, who knows these people? Like, do you know anybody personally that's like a friend, an intimate friend that posts thirst trap shots like this?
Yes, and he's a friend of the show. Yeah. He's a successful Broadway actor, and he's one of John's favorite people. He does it all the time.
He does?
He be front and center. And
see, I don't count John in this because John doesn't do it on a regular.
But I mean, he's John's favorite person.
Oh, he's John's favorite. Okay.
No, I'm not counting John. John is very intentional when he does it.
Yeah,
but the friend of the show.
It's your friend's handle so that people can investigate for themselves and see if they agree with you.
Tune in and sign up for Patreon, and I'll give it.
Okay, you will give it.
I mean, because it's like right there, and they're, and they always like they just did a thing on the internet. It's like, and their shirt was off when they were talking about their face, and they was like, "What do we think about this?" So it was like, "What do we think about this?" You know what I mean? And I mean, I guess it works for their line of business. But
there's another body part that John likes on him too,
right? And he had those out for John. All about
Black, put in the comments, please.
Yes, let's go. Let's see, where did we stop? Right here. I'm tired of hearing these young talented girls chasing these ignorant niggas. Then he goes upside her head, and now she wants a V8. Bitch, you should have had that first. Get it, Kiki. Bitch, stay with a Job Palmer. I love her. She probably strained her voice and couldn't cancel the concert. She did the best she could according to her contract.
Oh, Sammy must have eaten too tonight. He's already had his dinner. He was
full of men today. Am I full of men?
Yesterday he was a problem.
Was I? Sammy says the outfit she had on was horrible. Why does having a white partner mean I hate myself? Maybe B-Rad has been there since the beginning. B-Rad.
Oh, Sammy. When that's all that you date, there's some self-hate.
Right. Yeah.
If that is your preference.
Mr. Collins says, "Oh, girl, you should have warmed up before you went out there. Or better yet, you need to learn how to change these notes when you don't or can't hit that note."
Yes.
Other than that, I like her.
I heard about you doing 1,000 times. She'd be so high she can't sing, and she'd just be doing melodies.
Mr. Taylor says there's a mutant drag character in Marvel comic called Shay. Maybe Shay is doing that. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I had heard that there was one, but I'm not really familiar with that character, so could be. And Mr. Dion says those pics are print-tastic. Sammy, I've heard LaToya before and wanted to beat my director's ass.
Oh Lord. Well, speaking of ignorant niggas and beating asses, let's go to Offset and Cardi B, who are going through a divorce, but Offset seems to be continuously trying to goat Cardi. And now he is trying to say he needs spousal support. Okay? He said he needs spousal support from her. So she had a couple things to say about that.
Over one person. You had to go. You becoming a liability to my work, you gotta go. Now these bitches gonna pay because now y'all can't talk shit about nothing. Shit was becoming a liability. You know how many weak rap from the biggest to the lowest? I feel like all they had, because you know, a can't sub me for nothing. A can't talk shit about me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bad from head to toe. Bad from head to toe. I could rap. I do numbers. My kids look cute. I got good jewelry, good cars, property owner. You know what I'm saying? A can diss me or play me in nothing. Bitch can talk about me in nothing. It was all every single time they talked about me was the one thing. When you start becoming a liability and you start to get in between my work, I could even diss these whack because every single time I diss them, they always bring up that one thing, one person. I was getting in between my work. I'm not gonna lie and I say that wasn't helping me with my work. When I say helping, I'm not talking about writing or none of that shit. Just helping me because we did help each other with.
Should she just do an interview and stop doing these little?
I don't know. I think they're very purposeful. I think that's enough to egg him. You know what I mean? I think if she sits down and does a whole interview, that might be a problem.
Okay.
Does a snippet, you know. And hats off to her. I mean, she is a baddie. She took 10 minutes, 15 minutes of fame and turned it into millions. I think she's worth like 50 or 60 million.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, I have a question about friendship, birthdays. So if let's say it's your birthday.
Mine was last week, the 28th.
Happy belated. Let's say you have your party. Your friend is picking you up. Y'all are driving together, and you think your friend looks extra cute, extra fine. They got on their nice stuff. You know, they looking real good. They went and got an edge up. They look good. Are you gonna be mad that your friend maybe even if in your mind you think this bitch look better than me tonight on my birthday?
Why would you be mad at your friend? That's your friend.
Is that a problem? Well, somebody thinks it's a problem.
Real, but you're not real.
Okay,
because
but
it's my birthday.
First off, if that's
it's about me.
If that's your nigga, he shouldn't even be looking at me.
Okay, bitch, you don't even need to be giving him a reason to look at you, bitch.
Bitch, I'm just being.
Next time,
I'm just being
you need to wear a
me.
jean skirt, bitch.
Bitch, I'm just being me. Why are you yelling? Like, it's not even that
Because my
deep.
feelings hurt, bitch. You supposed to be a real bitch and you trying to look better than me.
Okay,
on my day.
Bitch, what you wanted me to wear? Some fucking hand-me-downs and some corduroys,
No,
bitch?
bitch, you should have put on a jean skirt or some fucking leggings or some baggy jeans, bitch. You know you got more body than me. That's not right, cuz. That's wrong.
Bitch, that's not wrong. Bitch, that's how you
I
mad.
fucked up because we supposed to be enjoying my birthday, and I can't even enjoy my birthday because you're looking
Bitch, how
better
are you
than me.
gonna allow
You're
what I
looking
have
better
on?
than me.
How are you gonna allow what I have on to make you feel a type of way on your birthday?
Like the fuck? Like every time we go in the spot, they're looking at you. They're looking over me. Like that's not how it's supposed to be.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
my birthday. On my fucking birthday, bitch.
Girl, the trauma when she started crying at the end, they're always looking at you. It's supposed to be about me. It's my birthday. Girl,
coming out.
Wait, is she a Gemini? When was this posted?
Girl, I don't know.
She needs a therapist so bad. That baby. Oh God! I hope she gets the therapy.
But she made a good point. Like, bitch, what am I supposed to do? Wear some hand-me-downs and some
Right.
clown shoes? Like, what?
She wears some corduroys though.
One of my favorite new slangs that the kids have come out with is the fuck. Like that's probably my favorite. That's my favorite. That's like my favorite. This is a real quick way to express distaste or whatever. It's like, girl, what is this? The fuck, girl? I love it. I love it.
Boy, if you got me fucked up, it does all.
The comments under that. What did the comments look like under that? I'm sure people were like, "What the?"
I'm sure a lot of people probably were like, "Yeah, that's not a good friend." Because like, why is she mad? Like again, if y'all going out, everybody wants to look good when they go out,
right?
So like, what? So because it's your birthday, I'm supposed to like wear a garbage bag and look like a hot mess just so that people will look at you? I would have been like, okay, I can wear a garbage bag, but you know what? They still gonna look at this ass. So.
Right? Right? I look like Missy Elliott in the rain. Right? I was still. I don't, and that's youth. I hope she looks back on it as like, I was wrong.
I wonder, is that just a female thing? Cynthia Keller, I see you in the comments. Is that she's probably the only biological woman. She
says the birthday girl always felt that way.
The only biological
woman.
Ugly friends.
Oh, girl
was like Marsha.
Totally.
Wait a minute, Mr. Taylor. That is exactly what it was. You know, Marsha was Jan was a hating ass bitch. And so that's exactly she has Jan Brady
like Marsha. She was a middle kid. She wasn't cute like Cindy. She wasn't, the older child like Marsha. She was like that. So I get it.
Her and Peter had it bad.
I agree. She always felt that way about that.
Peter didn't seem to have it as bad as Jan did, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I remember it anyway. But I don't ever remember him having issues like Jan did. Like Jan, like that whole like identity crisis thing she had, where she had to like put on a wig. I don't ever remember Peter doing that.
What was the boyfriend's name? George Glass, the make believe boyfriend.
Yeah. Now, I forget Swag. Now, is it at an hour we go to Patreon? Help me remember. Is that about?
No, it's no,
okay.
It's not.
So I'm good to go another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good for another 28 minutes.
Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so moving on, we're going to talk about what we're looking at, what we're watching. I have some for you, and some stuff I'm not even watching either. I want to talk about what's trending. Okay, what everyone's watching. So now these are two shows that if you have not seen them, I need you to run. Don't walk. Go watch these girls. Both of these.
What you watch first?
Thrillers. The first one, depending on what you're in for. The Black Bag is a movie. No, it's not. Wait a minute. Black Bag a movie? No, they're both TV shows. They're both series. Thank you. They're both series. Pierce Brosnan, Kate Blanchett.
Ray J, the man from Bridgerton, is in there.
Yes, he's in there.
Oh yeah, I see him now.
And then the apartment, and it's about. Not gonna give you any spoilers. It's just about a couple who works for the British version of the CIA, and they are. One of them doesn't trust each other, and there you go. So and then stuff ensues. Okay, so that's Black Bag, and Black Bag means because they're married together and they both work for the agency. So when someone may say, "So where are you going?" I see you packing a bag, and if they go Black Bag, that means that's something we can't talk about. That means I'm doing something on the other side of the thing. But of course, with Black Bag, also leave if you are a asshole, a cheater, or a liar, which on some level all of them are liars, right? If you're a liar, you can be like Black Bag, but you're just going down the street to go be with your mistress. You know, so there's a lot of mistrust.
Question.
Yes.
Please I hope that they're not slow burns, right? I'm gonna be, because I can't
Yeah,
stand a slow burn.
don't like that. John don't like. He want to get to it.
The okay. No.
That's a yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, John, I think you're right on this one, John. It takes a long
No.
time.
Because the reason why I paused, because they're both still, though, like, you got to pay attention, like, you know, because there's like, you know, especially Department Q, because them hoes be doing flashbacks and shit, you know, and stuff. So you got to pay
Now,
attention.
the other question I got is, are all the episodes out? What do we have to wait? All of them.
All episodes are out. No way.
Because with these series things, if the first 2 episodes is a slow burn, I'm out.
If you're giving it 2 episodes, you're gonna be in easy.
Okay.
These are some cliffhanging bitches. Yes, you're gonna be watching. Yes, 2 episodes in.
Add them to my list this weekend.
Trust me.
Demon says Black Bag is a movie, and the other one is a series.
Oh, is it a movie? Okay. Well, I can't remember. Anyway, it's good, girl. It's good. It's good. Thank you, Demon.
Fuck it on and put around, but like,
it's good. So you can definitely watch it in one session, right?
Okay.
It's like 90 minutes.
Well, I got plenty of time to watch stuff.
Well, I'll tell you this much: Shannon watched it with me, and he is not a person who likes slow burn movies either.
Okay.
So he got through it. Not got through it. He enjoyed it. It was like a date night movie. It was good.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So this has been out for a minute. Came out in April, but if you haven't seen it yet, this is the season finale of You. Okay, there will be no more. This is it. Okay.
Series finale.
What did I say? Season?
Yeah.
Yes. Series finale. I don't know why you say the word series. But
so how many seasons do they have?
This is 4 or 5.
Okay, that's enough for me to get interested in.
Yeah, it is 4 or 5.
I don't like 2 seasons and shit.
And all the episodes are out, so there's no more surprises. I think we are done data with You, and it's good. It's satisfying. If you're somebody who's been with it from the beginning, you're gonna be happy.
Now, what is this? The ball? What she's all about?
The Baldwins came about for me out of boredom, right? I couldn't find nothing to watch. So I had heard about the Baldwins, starring Alec Baldwin and his wife, whatever her name is, Ilaria.
Was this after the murder on the set?
This is during.
Oh, this
okay. So this is good because this is during. So you get to hear Alec Baldwin talking and them talk about the stress of him. This is after the first time it got thrown out, and then they brought it back, right? So he is really fucking stressed.
Yeah, his career hasn't quite been right yet.
Yeah. So he talks about that. You get to see all them babies he got. You get to see a little bit about his relationship with you talk about his relationship with his daughter, Ireland, a little bit. But it's really more so about his immediate family with this woman. And I must say, they are an interesting couple. Alec Baldwin still got coin, whatever going on. He still got money because he be spending it.
But he's 78,000 movies and TV shows.
Yeah, you know, so and it's interesting to see him in a just as a regular guy. He is a regular guy.
Not being like a condescending asshole.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how he is with his children, and so if you're in a mood where, because I know sometimes if you're like me, you're in a mood where you gotta see. I need to see some Browns. Okay, I need to see Browns. But if you're in a mood where you're okay not seeing any Brown, ain't no Brown in this. Then go ahead and watch it. I mean,
so they don't have Browns in there.
Consuela comes through.
Consuela
comes through on occasion.
No.
But
we need more lemon bread.
So check that out. What are you gentlemen watching before I get into this streaming trends? What are y'all watching?
What am I watching? Oh my gosh!
I'm still waiting on shit.
I just rewatched The Residence.
I need to finish it because I gave up on her about episode three or 4.
Oh, but it gets so much better.
Okay, I
Like,
need to give
Kylie Minogue comes back. So just FYI.
Okay.
I think that's so funny. What else? I tried to give that Tyler Perry thing a go. She people.
She's the star. She's the president one.
Yes. Listen, I get tired of y'all telling me I'm a TV snob out there, and I just don't like Tyler Perry because, and I'm just gonna tell you, I try, and he play in my face all the time. Like all this
play in the face.
Right. All this Chitlin Cooner, don't do it. And I like, was it Terry J. Vaughn? Is that her name?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember her name, but yeah, I love her as a person. Yeah.
She's the straight woman in this. You know, she's not the comic. She's the straight woman. But it's the characters that surround her. They are so stereotypical. They are so hood and why. And then it's like you have very good actors with very bad scripts. And this, you know what I mean? Everybody, and I'm look, she need a check. I made it halfway through. I'm like, I gotta support my girl. She need a check. So, I mean, we ain't seen her in a while. I mean,
true. Yeah. This is her first lead role.
Yeah, and just like I was watching Jimmy Fallon the other night, and Taraji's doing her 4th TP movie, and I'm just like, and you wonder why people don't take you seriously because you keep on running back to the Chitlin circuit.
Well, if Tyler's writing the check, that people,
and that's what I was just getting ready to say, like, because she has said that like he's one of the few people that actually
pay her what she's worth.
What she's worth.
So I can see that. But if you want I understand that completely. But if you want the cachet behind, I'm an Oscar-nominated actress. You don't see Viola running over there to TP. She would never, not at this point in her career, because she knows better. Right? She know it's a graveyard to go watch your career. You might as well go do a soap opera. You know what I mean? It's terrible. I'm sorry. Fuck it.
John, what are you watching, John?
Oh, like I said earlier, I'm still waiting on shit to drop. I'm waiting on Savage Beauty to come back. I'm waiting on Beauty in Black to come back. Oh. They just dropped the new Fear Street Prom Queen, so I'm gonna watch that. You know, I like my horror and my gore, so I'm gonna watch that. Fear Street.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, a series of horror movies.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of movies dropping, I just told Cream before the air side, Miley Cyrus is dropping something theatrical June 12th to coincide with her new album, Something Beautiful. If you ever get a chance to check it out, it is delicious from track to track. And I have to give you your flowers in public, my friend. You said Normani would make a comeback, and I think this may be the vehicle for her. She's on a remix with Miley Cyrus, and she made the movie. So she's in the movie. She's in the trailer. I don't know. I'm pulling for you. Hope there's some motivation for you, Normani. I don't know. Now I got to stand behind Cream and push, and hopefully. But I was like, damn it, I'm wrong. Oh my God, where the fuck did they get Normani from?
Sammy, I'm sorry, not Sammy. Sammy's coming up next. Swag, what about you? What you got? What do you?
I haven't been watching too much lately. The last couple of things that I saw. Well, let me just say, I watched. Now, my friend wanted me to watch 2 episodes of Sheet of People. I stumbled through 2 episodes, but I wanted to stop after 5 minutes. It was that bad for me. But Forever was so good. I wanted to cry. That shit had me in a choke mode.
I finished that in one night.
Is that what the Black Teenagers? Is that what that is? The Forever thing?
Yes, it's based off of books, but yeah, it's so good.
I'm gonna check it out. John watches it one night.
And also on Apple TV, I watched The Gorge. That is a movie. Interesting premise. You know, it's not really horror. It's more like action kind of. I don't want to give too much of it away because it's like there's this mysterious gorge and people are watching it. And you just have to watch it.
Speaking of Black TV swag, I am enthralled with Beyond the Gates. CBS 2 p.m. weekdays. Just I got you on it too. Don't act like I'm alone.
Mila is reincarnated and she black now, y'all.
That's like wow.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Watch a couple episodes. What you're gonna really love about it is the product placement. Like if it's watching my time.
Oh my god, they've been making jokes about that on TikTok. Product placement.
Yeah, they'll be like,
"Where's the Febreze?"
Yeah, about this Febreze elimination set.
Febreze and Tide.
They'll be playing in bed. They'll be like, "Look at you eating in the bed. Now I got to get up and use these Tide Pods to wash it."
But I found out something about the articulates.
Did
you see that? Yes. The articulates. Yes. Did you see that? You seen it yet?
You found out. What about them?
There was a fourth one.
Yeah, but her name was Barbara.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead
and she committed suicide.
Sammy reviews. I love this.
This has been sitting on ice for a minute, and I have not even looked at it.
Is that the promo picture?
I'm about to.
This is you see the name of the project. I did it to me.
She's crying. I did it to me, like tears running down her mascara, running down her face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Drew.
That's the promo picture. So let's see what Sammy had to say about "I Did It to Me" by Drew Zadora.
Okay.
What up? It's Sammy Review on 3M-2. What's good? All right, Cream gave me the assignment this week to listen to and review Drew Zadora's "I Did It to Me," which I did, so here we go. Album was 11 songs, which totaled to 32 minutes and 9 seconds. I like majority of the album. I would say there was one song I didn't like, and I'll get into that. Scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 7.6. Bitch, I'm sick and tired of these short ass fucking songs. These 2 minutes and 30 seconds or these 1 minute and 45 seconds. You hoes better learn how to pour out your heart for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't give a fuck how short attention span these motherfuckers are. Bitch, build up your attention span. Anyway, I like this album because you can tell she started in love, went through her marriage with what bitch made Ralph Pittman Jr., and I'm gonna put his name out there because everything he get in life, that should be his karma. And then she started, I guess, moving on and finding her next love and ended up in love again. So it told a story. So I like that. The songs I liked on it, I like "Love for a Minute," both versions of it. Unusual, I should say. That was a nice little bop I can see on the radio, along with "Delulu." "I Did It to Me," I like that song. You can hear her taking the accountability of what she did in her marriage, what led up to that, even though what her husband did was no better, but at least she took accountability for what she did, which put her in that current situation. I wait for some Chicago DJ to take Chicago Slide and flip it and put some Chicago spices on that bitch and make that shit a nice little hot remix, a little club remix. So I'll be waiting. I would say the only song I really didn't like on there is "Better on My Own," and I felt that should have been her angry song, like, "Why you do this to me? I should take some bleach and throw it on your clothes. I should put some sugar in your thing," and then cry, "Oh!" And I just didn't get that. I felt like, yeah, I'm better on my own, I'm better on my. No, girl, you can't be happy after you telling us you in the midst of a divorce. I'm not believing. That's kind of what I feel she do on the show. So you try to sugarcoat stuff. Bitch, I need to see the pain and truth of it all. But overall, like I said, I give it a 7.6 on my scale. And I would advise a good listen to. There you go.
Thank you, Sammy. Bravo. Bravo. Very good, Sammy. Nice job, Sammy. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I can see that. I agree with Sammy. Nice job. No shade.
Now,
No
I'm sorry, I
shade.
don't know who Drew Isadora is. My fault.
Drew Isadora is one of the housewives in the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she was married to a guy named Ralph Pittman, who I think the consensus is he's kind of a jerk.
What does he do?
I'm not sure what Ralph does. His job ain't really clear.
Play with God.
So, I'm not sure.
He's an entrepreneur.
He's an
That's the best way to say it. We don't know what he do.
Own restaurants. Is that what he does?
I don't know if he owns restaurants.
Okay.
Restaurants.
I was invited to a restaurant opening that was the person that owns it used to be married to a housewife. I went for the free food. I wasn't really sure who it was.
Right. Let's see here. Well, I think we're going to. There is more. We'll talk about top streaming and all those kind of things. We're going to take that to Patreon. So,
I was gonna also say when you asking about what am I watching.
Yes.
Lately, I've been going down rabbit holes on YouTube and finding little independent LGBTQ movies. Some from Africa, some independent, but they've been actually pretty good.
Okay. Any names coming to your mind?
Not really, but next time I will remember some of the names because once you play one, you get all these suggestions afterwards, and then I look at it and I'm like, well, let me see what this is. So I just be going, like I said, go down the rabbit hole.
Okay. Cute. All right. Well, thank you. Let's do the comment. I think we had some comments before we sign off.
We got 9 whole minutes.
We got not. Well, I got something for you. Go ahead. Let's get some comments.
Go ahead. We got 9 whole minutes. You're doing good tonight. She want a bitch to wear her granny panties on the outside and look like Wanda from Jamie Foxx's character. Now, folks ask her, "What's wrong with you?" That means you need to step your pussy up, or better, you need to find some ugly friends if you can't compete with the friends. Oh, back to her, that bitch. Yeah, it's a mess. Black Bag is a movie. The other is a series. Thank you. The Pit. Okay. You're watching The Pit. Okay.
Yeah.
The last episode of Poker Face had me rolling. What is Poker Face?
What is Poker Face? I saw that a couple times. What is that?
Sammy, come back and tell us. I want Poker Face season 2. What is Poker Face? It's really good. If you haven't seen it, it's about a person who can tell when someone is lying. A new crime is solved each episode, and it's funny. It's on Peacock.
I did see that on Peacock. I did see that.
Is that what that girl talks like this?
Yeah. What's her name?
That girl, Natasha something. Natasha.
Yeah. And can I borrow someone's Apple TV account? I can watch the Fountain of Youth.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna tell you, I share a lot of things, but the Apple TV one because it goes to the sign in to my phone, Sammy. So
you can't even do Netflix no more because my husband had let his niece use our Netflix account, and I'm going to go watch the show. We sit down for dinner. All of a sudden, she's talking about, "Are you the home? Are you the original home?"
Right.
I'm like, "What is going on?" And he's like, "Well, so and so wants to use it." I'm like, "Listen, Netflix is not that expensive. That people gotta do this to me. Let's get this changed right away, please."
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and the Pee Wee Herman documentary on Max was really good too. Yes, I did see that. That was really good.
It looks sad, so I haven't watched it yet because it looks sad.
It is. There is some sadness in there, but you get a lot. Like for example, this is something that I learned. part of Pee Wee's personality comes from his first black lover.
Oh,
Yes.
He was down with the swirl. Yeah.
He was down with the swirl. Sure was. Yes, take your bow, Sammy. Take your bow. Good
yes,
job.
thank you,
Good
God.
job.
Nice work.
Ralph claims he has money in IT stock or some other underhanded shit. But won't use the house. Yeah, entrepreneur, right?
He's an entrepreneur.
My friend Greg sent me this, and honestly, this was not on my radar. Jennifer Lopez.
I thought about you immediately when I saw this. You're the only person I sent it to.
I was like, this is not on my radar. So I went to check her out, and we have a little. I want to share a little teaser trailer with y'all. So y'all tell me, is it on your radar now? Are we going to go see this? Is this going to be better than Wicked? Like, what's your thoughts? Let's see. Here we go.
What's your favorite movie?
I don't have one.
I couldn't live without movies. One of them I'll never forget. Kiss the Spider Woman.
I've some counsel I can give. You need but ask it. I'm so very glad to share this good advice. You've got to learn how not to be where you are. The more you face reality, the more you scar. So close your eyes and you'll become a movie star. Why must you stay where
You have hundreds of movies. I have one.
and the moon grows dimmer at the tide's low ebb, and her black beach shimmer, and you're aching to move, but you're caught in the web of the Spider Woman in her velvet cape. You can run, you can scream, you can hide, but you cannot
Now, who's singing for her?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, let me tell you something. She probably gonna get nominated for an Oscar, but it's gonna be just like West Side Story. Years later, we're gonna find out that bitch ain't singing no. Lopez's voice nowhere in there. I watched
It
that.
sounds like her to me. It sounds like her to me. On
I
some
watched
level.
She
that
is
trailer.
still getting clowned for what she did on the American Music Award. Anything to not, they not like us. Girl.
Well, she said, "I've had enough in me. I could be." You know,
No, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. That is that's still a divorce if that's her.
Absolutely not. I won't be seeing that.
Congratulations. I think that may be her Oscar turn. Congratulations.
the reason why it's not going to be hers is because it's going to go to Cynthia Erivo because she's going to be competing against Wicked 2. Because Wicked 2 comes out in November.
Did you see the trailer for that?
Yes, baby. Yes.
I'm excited. I can't
She's
wait.
not going to beat Cynthia.
That comes out this year. No. That's
Yes.
Wicked 2 comes out next year. The
What
kids
comes out next year?
Wicked 2.
Wicked 2 comes out in
It
November, right?
comes out this year,
Yeah.
I think.
November 25, right?
Mhm.
26.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think they're
I
going to
don't
be going
think, I don't think Cynthia gonna get nominated again. They don't do well with sequels.
I'm telling you, they're gonna rack it up again. I'm telling you, they are.
And they didn't win as many as I thought they were gonna win, which is disappointing because I think the first go round was their best shot. I don't know. I may be wrong. Again, I will give you your flowers if I am.
I think so. Now, my problem with Kiss of the Spider Woman, the songs aren't very catchy to me. You know, but what he said is AI. I'll give you that. There are probably some some auto tune on there, some studio help on them long notes, keep them long notes strong like that.
Melting it out like that.
Loop the motherfuckers over and over again.
Yeah, I have no doubt. But she'll look good. She's gonna dance her ass off. It's gonna be an entertaining movie. Now, what I couldn't help but hear when she was saying, "The Spider Woman, the Spider Woman," you know where I heard Eartha Kitt. I was hearing I was hearing Eartha Kitt.
Have you ever seen the play Kiss of the Spider Woman?
I've only seen like scenes from. I haven't seen
the character sounds a lot like Eartha Kitt. You know, it's this. She speaks in that World War II kind of Hollywood voice. You know, no, Irving, no. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So I think, this is her best chance. Congratulations.
There's a good chance for her, but if
you
you
need it after this year, you had a hard year, my sister. Yeah. Whoa. I ain't never thought the Latino community would turn on J-Lo like that. They have burned.
Everybody's turned on her. She's just
she out there with
specifically though, has she? It's just her time. It's what it is.
I don't know. They set her out there with Katy Perry.
I think she has eclipsed her popularity, and now she just thinks she is just all that, and people are finding out, no, you're really not.
And so the other problem is she can't sustain her talent like a Beyonce or an aging pop star, because shit. Honestly, her and Beyonce were less than 10 years apart. So, or a little over 10 years. I'm sorry. But, but you can't, I don't know why she's not sustaining. I still don't understand that. Like, I've asked people of why she's not sustaining. And every time I get an answer, it's her lack of talent.
You mean sustaining in popularity, you mean? So
yeah. And they say it's a lack of talent.
She's very...
She just comes off as just being like that interview she gave where she was like, when she's Jenny on the block and she go to the bodega and she order a ham sandwich on a roll and an orange drink. If you know, people will clown at her for that. It's like, girl, don't nobody go to no bodega and ask for
I don't know why they did that to her because she was so right. I don't know why they did it to her. And it's a grape soda, by the way. I just don't know why they are clowning her.
She said an orange soda. She said an orange soda. She said, and if you know, it's like they clown her so bad. It's just like she wanna be this. Oh, I came from the streets and look what I made. Okay, great. You done that, girl. Let that shit go. own the shit that you made it. Why do you keep wanting to be Jenny on the block, girl?
You think her problem is she wants to hold on to her street cred, but she's been rich for way too long at this point?
She wants to hold on to her street cred, but then she also wants to be that bitch. She wants people to bow. She was infamous for having these writers that were like insane, wanting just so much stuff.
Everything in her all white.
It's like, we're going to carry this party on the Patreon. Thank y'all so much. I'm glad to see that the boys have joined us down in the caves below. Now they were kind of above us for a little while. Their bellies were down. They're here spelunking with the rest of us. Thank you, Swag and Greg, for joining us in the cave below. Thank you for always being down. Over there in your high def orange.
Hey, he does look great though. His skin is shining. The orange is orange.
Yeah. Right, so
red is ready.
Thank y'all for not giving up on the Diggler Digest while we were on hiatus. Girl, because the girl has to work, girl. She has to work.
Wait a minute. We got two.
Creamsicles.
We got two. We got two J-Lo. We can read it in Patreon. We got two J-Lo.
Oh, wait.
It's three of them. So Sammy says that's AI J-Lo.
Yeah,
that's AI J-Lo. And then the next one is, wait a minute. I saw Kiss of the Spider Woman on Broadway twice. once with Chidi Rivera and once with Vanessa Williams. I saw it with Vanessa.
Love that. Yeah.
I saw it with Vanessa Williams, and it was fantastic. And if she can do it, J-Lo can do it. They have the same kind of range there. J-Lo thinks she's multi-talented, big booty Latin girl, when in reality she's a one-trick pony.
Well, on that note, we will see y'all on Patreon.
All right, children. It's time for your favorite entertainment, gossip, and black celebration podcast. It's the Diggler Digest with me. I, he, she, they, them, thou, Cream Diggler. Girl, are you ready? I don't think you're ready, girl.
Woo!
It's great.
Yeah. So, okay. So, right now, this little monster is storming the box office. Okay, people are taking their kids. This girl right now is the big number one movie. I thought Sinners. I guess I was just wishful thinking. She's out of the box office now. Like she's out of theaters, right?
Yeah. It's been three and a half months. Yeah.
So she's out of theaters now.
It's getting ready to come to DVD pretty soon, though.
I'm looking forward to that. Are any of these top trending shows on your radar here? These are some of the channels.
I did enjoy Paradise on Hulu with Sterling K. Brown.
All of Diddy, good lord.
Daredevil Born Again on Disney Plus. Saw that.
I ain't watching none of this.
Win or Lose on Disney Plus is adorable. It's really good. It's like little series of stories, but they're all connected, and it's by Pixar. It's really, really good.
That's cute.
It's very cute.
What is Bad Monkey? What is this?
Bad Monkey. Isn't that the one with I don't know what that is. Cause I'm thinking that's not no, that's something else. I'm thinking of what's his name that wrote Cujo and Cemetery.
Is that what that is? I saw that in the movies. That's exactly what the fuck that is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me because I saw it in the movies. Cream. When you get a chance, you got nothing to watch that. It's fucking quirky and creepy all at the same time.
Okay.
Don't walk away from it like what the fuck. It's a horror movie. Yeah, y'all might know. We might know.
What's the name of it?
Bad Monkey.
Okay.
It's a Stephen King film. Is what it is.
It looks like
but it's really short.
The Mission Impossible movie ain't doing as good as I thought it was going to do. I mean,
that's on track though, right?
It's about on track. I mean, I haven't got out the house to go see it. I want to see it, but I haven't got out the house to go see it yet.
What's the total?
Now, I am surprised that Karate Kid mess is doing good.
Oh, okay. Oh. Are they gonna let that movie die? I'm tired of seeing the Karate Kid.
Remember, but the thing you have to remember: look at the number of theaters versus Lilo and Stitch is in almost.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah, that's very true.
Well, I mean, because a lot of kids are going to go see it, so you know.
No, but you have to compare apples to apples. When people always do that, they don't never. Is it
right?
And Swag, I was already part of your flex. I mean, god damn it. Plex, God. Plex.
It's so nasty, John.
Okay. But I do have a request from you, though.
Wait a minute, Cream. You were off when
your
request.
I was off.
You were off
when you add Final Destination Bloodlines to it.
Oh, let me
when it comes out, yeah.
Oh, it's not out yet.
I mean, I have to wait for people to like snag it and download it. in order for me to download it. So
Oh.
because
Are you
available,
back when the pastor died at the whorehouse in Flex?
I was not.
He had a heart attack and he got overstimulated from being passed around and had a heart attack and died in Flex.
Passed around by the boys?
Yeah.
Who else gonna pass him around?
I don't know what Flex is. What's Flex?
It's a bathhouse here in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And he was a very, very popular pastor. I mean,
it's
he
where
was
the
out-
men's go to do super happy adult fun time.
Was he the was he black?
Yes.
No.
He was very popular. He was very popular.
Oh, what was his name? I want to look up some of his sermons. So see if I can see it.
I forgot the man's name. Jesus.
It was a
I guess
couple
if I just Google dead pastor at Flex, I guess that would come up. I guess.
That might see if I can help you with that. Hold on.
I just want to see him delivering a word. See he ever come for the game.
John, you can watch that Final Destination. I will when it's available, I will download it, but I can't do those movies. I can't. I cannot. No.
We didn't talk about that. But her performance on the AMAs were really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed her on the AMAs. It was a little low energy, or well, not necessarily her, but I don't appreciate
the work.
I don't appreciate them having non-fans on the front row. Like, move them, whoever the people was on the front row who didn't know the words of the song when she went down there by them. Those girls should not have been there. Like,
now, Cream, for production reasons, you can't up shove a whole row of people and to jump.
Yes, you can.
I need you some fans down there who know my song. Okay. So when I go by you and I'm like back on the road again, you are miming with me, girl. That's what I need. Not you just smiling and nodding along.
Well, congratulations to Janet Demeter Joe Jackson.
Yes, we are.
He looks amazing. I like, and but you know what? I went back because after RuPaul's Drag Race Friday night, we went back and watched some old Janet videos, and she's low key kind of still moving at the same pace. She was never really a high impact girl. We just thought that because she was good dancers, but she was always giving you a 1-2 combination.
Right, yeah,
for nothing.
Yeah.
Right, and that's not a diss. But the more dances
all
you have,
I know, she didn't embarrass herself like J-Lo did. That's all I got to say.
She did not. And she's a professional. She did it. She's a professional. She, like, oh, she's so low impact, but she was never. I even went back and looked at my favorite song, my favorite video, If. I love If. And that wasn't, it just was shot super complicated, but the choreography in itself was not complicated. What you laughing at, T'Challa?
What's going on back there?
He's laying on his side, but he's got his arms like this. It is
He wants to be quiet.
He's like, oh, I'm trying to sleep. Will y'all just leave me alone? It's so cute.
So John, can you tell me the story of how you got the news that you were being moved around?
I just happened. I got how can I put it? There was a meeting put on my calendar, and it was a discussion of organizational. What was it called? Organizational arrangement or something, whatever. I'm thinking he's gonna tell me something about other people in the company, but boss told me, said my position was being eliminated, and my last day was going to be May 31st.
Wow! And what did you say when he said that?
Why?
And what did he say?
And he's like, well, I already knew because they announced it in December that there were going to be a global 15% reduction in the workforce. But we all thought that my position and others we were safe because we're more facing of the customer versus management and stuff like that. But apparently, from what I'm finding out, one person had to be let go out of our department, and actually it wasn't, and he told me, he said it wasn't a performance or anything like that. They literally drew a name out the hat.
That's
Wow.
fucked.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
So, so then I was, of course, I was released, and as I told everybody else, that's why my hiatus was for the 2 weeks, because I just didn't feel like being online. I was dealing with the stuff with my mother, and also having to think about moving back to Houston or not, and dealing with whether I'm going to renew this apartment lease because they're going up on the rent. So I was going through a whole bunch of stuff all at one time. So, and then come to find out losing my job. So it was like, it was all compounding all at once to the point of I had a slight anxiety attack. It triggered an asthma attack, and I spent 5 days in the hospital. So
what?
Yeah.
Wow.
So while I was in the hospital, I spoke with a mental counselor, and also had a visit from a priest because I'm Catholic. So all of that. So I came out of that fine. And then just recently, so my last day was last Friday, right? Oh, let me also tell you. So when I left, I typed up a nice little farewell email, and I said, "Let me run this bitch through Chat GPT so I can."
As one always should.
As one always should. Yeah.
I've read, baby, that letter that Chat GPT typed, it had me crying, and I ain't even sent it out yet. It was so good. So I used that one, and I sent it out, and I tagged other people that I've worked with before who have moved on to other departments, other areas, and then I got replies back. What? They letting you go? Wait a minute, we can't let talent like you leave. Let me see what I can find out in my group. I'll get back to you. Got another reply. They letting you go? Let me see what I can find out in my group, and I'll get back to you. So I was like, oh shit, I like this. I ain't got to do shit. I got everybody else looking for me a job. I ain't got to do nothing.
Niggas. Go ahead.
So and then a former manager I had, he replied back. He said, well, John, I'm not going to look at this as a farewell. I'm going to look at this as a see you later. So read between the lines of that. So fast forward to this past Monday, I get a call from one of the people that I tagged in the email saying, well, my manager says we do have a position, but it's a contract position. So if you don't mind coming back as a contractor, we could have you on as soon as next week.
Oh, wow.
So I said, okay, well, let me think about it. I already knew I was going to take it. I don't feel like looking for no other job. I don't feel like typing no resume, no interviews, none of that shit.
Right.
So I did tell her, I said, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. And so, yeah, I'll be making the same amount. I just won't have the benefits that I had. But I do have a 90-day severance, and my first severance check deposited today. And I looked, I was like, oh, bitch, I'm going to be good. That first severance check is nice. Anyway, so and then with the fact that I'm coming back as a contractor, I'll still get my severance pay. They're not gonna stop that.
Nice. Well, I'm happy that it all's working out.
Double dip. I love it.
And I've also applied, for unemployment just to see if I can get that.
They'll get it for a few weeks though. They'll give it to you for the first week that you didn't work.
Yeah.
So now that all of that is done, I got to start making the other decisions. Staying in Atlanta, moving home. Am I going to get enough? Because I'm not staying in this apartment because I'm not going to pay no downtown Atlanta prices for this goddamn suburb apartment. They must be out there rabbit ass mine if I'm going to pay that for this apartment. So now I'm in that phase of what I'm going to do.
Gotcha. What are you guys up to this weekend? Anybody doing anything special, fun?
I am going to be finishing Devon's bag that he clowned me on.
Lord.
So, my Lord have mercy. Let me go ahead and get this bag done. So
that baby been going through so much, though. He probably need that bag. His mother pay is his average. He fell at work.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he said he missed a step.
Oh gosh! Hope they catch it on camera. Yeah.
Such a big
Just saying, get your money, girl.
I mean, I was like, "Did you, as an HR professional, did you file a claim?" No. Why? And that's what I didn't do that, but I was like, why? And so he was like, I was like, you work for the railroad, bro. Seriously? That's a whole. You would have got 2 checks in one for weeks and weeks.
They would have paid you just to be quiet, girl. Like
that is the one thing that no administration messes with. The railroad and the railroad retirement and all stuff. They never cut that. And it's a job for life. It's hard to get fired from the railroad. They got the toughest union. The railroad unions don't play. But yeah.
Well, I'm hosting students for the Oscars on Sunday, so it's going to be
Tony's.
The Tonys. Yes, Tonys. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I haven't had nothing to eat since breakfast, and I said you need to make sure them wings is on deck.
Okay, so I respect your wishes, Father Cream, and not eat on your stuff. But when that curry chicken came through, I had to turn that camera off, baby.
You gotta do what you got to do. I understand.
I will still participate, but she was good. And I don't know if y'all have Golden Crust down there, but it's good, it's cheap. And
no, we don't have her. We don't have that.
It's a Jamaican chain.
Don, what are you getting into this weekend? Binging.
Actually, no. I'm going to be, because I have to be out of here by August, so I'm going to start packing and condensing stuff.
So are you going back to Texas in August, or?
It's a possibility.
Okay.
But
the plan is this: I move everything out of here and put it in storage, and just drive home, and stay with Mama for a little while, and make sure she's okay, and get all that situated, and may stay permanently, or come back after I find another place within my price range, but most likely I'm probably going to end up going
to Atlanta, or
come back to Atlanta for another, maybe another year, but I'm not going to be here for no more than another year. I'm going to end up back in Houston eventually.
Well, I have a property coming in July. I'll let you know if you want it.
You have a what?
A property coming available in July, a 1-bedroom, and
where?
Off of in Southeast Atlanta, off of Memorial. It's a good neighborhood.
You sure?
That neighborhood is because I charge them. He wouldn't be paying. I charge them $27.
Okay, that's not the problem. I'm talking about the surroundings. Are you sure the surroundings?
Oh, it's all new apartments over there. It's a new movie theater. That neighborhood.
Okay, I get that, but the people I don't want.
All your neighbors are white. There are no black. Like it's on Woodland.
Oh, this is a gentrified area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't rent. I don't manage any in those neighborhoods.
All right. Demon, to answer your question, yes, it's hot lemon pepper. Actually, I have.
Did you get your $2,500 like Kaya?
Lemon pepper like Kaya. Yeah.
Hot lemon pepper. I get the hot sauce put on it, and then I tell them to put lemon pepper on top. Then I get them to the house, and I put them in the broiler and let them get a little, because they don't cook them well enough for me. And I put a little crisp on it, girl. I hear a little.
You want crunch?
A little crunch, just a little bit on that skin. Yes. Swag. What about you? Take us home, because the wings is calling.
Oh yeah, you're doing good. It's about that time. You're good.
Okay, what am I doing?
What are you doing this weekend, Swag?
I'm finishing Devon's bag.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I think it was my turn. I'm sorry. I don't know much of it. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so like white people have the food. They they tend not to. So I'm just keeping it real. I just think, just telling you. I don't have a long delinquency report and all that stuff, but anyway, because I don't want to sound like I'm redlining. I'm not. You gotta be careful, but
all right, y'all. We're gonna say good night on that note, and thank y'all for listening. Love y'all. Bye.
Good night.